The prophet says your ID holds a secret. Check the number. Do not look away. Do not let your thumb move to scroll. This is not a coincidence. This is not an accident of the algorithm. This is a divine appointment that has been scheduled since the moment you took your first breath. You have been waiting for a sign. You have been whispering into the dark, asking for a way out, asking for a reason, asking why everything seems so hard for you while it seems so easy for everyone else. I heard you. I heard the sigh you let out this morning when you sat on the edge of your bed, dreading the day. I saw the way you looked at the ceiling last night, praying for a miracle but expecting nothing. Stop expecting nothing. Expect everything. Because right now, in your pocket, or in your purse, or sitting on the table beside you, is the answer you have been begging for. It has been with you every single day. You have carried it around. You have shown it to strangers. You have looked at it 1,000 times and never seen what it truly is. I am speaking of your ID card. Your identification. The plastic card that tells the world who you are. Go get it. I command you, by the power of the love that created you, go get your ID right now. Do not wait. Do not say, I will check later. Later is a thief. Later is the lie the enemy tells you to keep you poor, to keep you lonely, to keep you stuck in this cycle of almost but not quite. The specific spiritual window for this revelation is tiny. It is closing. You have until the sun touches the horizon today to unlock this. If you wait, the numbers will just be numbers again. But right now? Right now, they are a map. Pull it out. Hold it in your hand. Feel the weight of it. It feels light, doesn't it? Just a piece of plastic. But that is the deception. That card is heavy with secrets. It is heavy with the weight of a destiny that was stolen from you. Look at your picture. Look at your eyes in that photo. You were trying to look normal for the camera. You were trying to follow the rules. But I see the spirit behind those eyes. I see a soul that knows it does not belong in the struggle. You have always felt it, haven't you? That feeling that you are an outsider, even in your own family. You sit at the dinner table, and you hear them talking, and you smile, and you nod, but inside, you feel like you are speaking a different language. You feel like a lion raised by sheep. You love them, but they do not understand the fire that burns in your belly. They are content with enough. You were built for overflow. That feeling is not an accident. That is your spirit remembering who you really are. And the proof is on that card in your hand. Look away from the photo. Look at the numbers. The ID number. The license number. The serial code. Whatever it is called on your card. That string of digits that you think is just for the government's files. Listen to me closely. The world thinks that number is random. The world thinks it is just a way to organize people in a database. But the world is blind. The system that gave you that number is run by people, but it is influenced by spirits. And on the day that number was assigned to you, war was fought over it. There is a secret hidden in those digits. A secret that the enemy, the one who wants to keep you small, tried to bury. You see, there are two timelines for your life. There is the timeline of struggle, and there is the timeline of glory. You were born for the timeline of glory. You were born to be the lender, not the borrower. You were born to be the head, not the tail. You were born to have love that feels like safety, not love that feels like a battlefield. But something happened. Think back. Think back to when you were younger. Maybe it was around the time you first got an ID, or maybe even before that, when your birth certificate was signed. Do you remember a specific moment of confusion? A moment where paperwork was lost? A moment where a name was misspelled? A moment where you felt like you were just a number in a long line, ignored and overlooked? That was the moment the switch happened. There is a spiritual entity, a bureaucrat of blockages, a shadowy force that operates in the paperwork of this world. This entity hates your light. It saw how bright your future was. It saw the millions of dollars attached to your name. It saw the healing you would bring to your family. It saw the joy. And it was jealous. So, it did something subtle. It didn't stop you from being born. It didn't stop you from growing up. It just switched the file. It swapped your ID number in the spiritual realm. It attached your name to the timeline of struggle. That is why you work so hard and see so little return. That is why money comes in one hand and leaves out the other. That is why, every time you save a little bit, the car breaks down, or a bill comes, or something steals it away. It is not bad luck. It is a misfiled destiny. You are living with someone else's debt, spiritually speaking. You are paying bills for a life you were not supposed to live. But the bureaucrat of blockages made a mistake. A fatal mistake. When they switched the numbers, they couldn't erase the truth. The universe demands balance. The truth always leaves a mark. And the mark is right there, on the card in your hand. Look at the last digit of your ID number. Look at it. Say it out loud. Now, look at the first digit. Say it out loud. Those two numbers are the gatekeepers. But the secret is in the middle. I want you to add those numbers together in your head. Just the first one and the last one. Do it now. Does that number mean something to you? Does it remind you of a date? A month? An age? Perhaps the age when you first felt your heart break? Or the age when you had a dream that you let die? God is showing me that the enemy thought you would never check. They thought you would just carry that card around in your wallet, sitting on your destiny, completely unaware that you are holding the key to a bank vault. Because that is what that ID is. It is not just identification. It is a key card. The injustice you have faced. The promotions given to people less qualified than you, the loans rejected when you had the vision, the lovers who didn't appreciate you, all of it comes from this one error. Your spiritual ID was flagged as "Do not bless." I feel your anger rising. Good. Let it rise. You should be angry. You have been robbed. You have been living in a house that is too small for your soul, driving a car that breaks down, working a job that drains you, all because of a clerical error in the spirit realm. But today, the books are being opened. Today, the chief auditor of heaven is looking at your file. And he is not happy with what he sees. He sees the theft. He sees the tears you cried in your car before you walked into the house so your children wouldn't see you upset. He sees the way you count pennies at the grocery store. He says, "Enough." He is issuing a correction. A divine override. But you must participate in this override. You cannot just sit there. Faith is an act. Faith is movement. You must use the physical object, the ID card, to break the spiritual chain. This is why you are watching this video right now. This is why you didn't scroll past. Your soul knew. Your soul smelled the rain coming after a long drought. The timeline is critical. The bureaucrat of blockages is distracted right now. There is a shift happening in the atmosphere. You can feel it, can't you? The air feels different today. The birds are singing a different song. The wind is blowing in a new direction. This is your window of opportunity. You have to act before the day is done. If you go to sleep tonight without correcting this, the file closes again. The cement hardens. And you will have to wait another 7 years for this portal to open. Do not make yourself wait. You have waited long enough. I want you to look at your ID again. I want you to find the number 0, 1, 3, or 7. Is there one of those numbers in your sequence? Look closely. If you have a 0, it represents the void. The emptiness you have felt. It is about to be filled. If you have a 1, it represents the beginning. You are starting over, but this time with experience. If you have a 3, it represents the Divine Trinity. You are protected from 3 sides. If you have a 7, it represents completion. The cycle of pain is finished. If you don't see these specific numbers, do not panic. Your number is hidden in the sum. But here is the specific instruction I am being given for you. This is the ritual of reversal. This is how you tell the universe, I know who I am, and I am taking back what is mine. You need a piece of paper. Not a digital note. A real piece of paper. And a pen. Blue ink is best, but black will do. Do not use red. Red is for debt. We are erasing debt today. Take your ID card. Place it flat on the paper. Trace the outline of the card. Draw a rectangle around it. Now, Inside that rectangle on the paper, I want you to write the name you should be called. Not necessarily the name on the card. Maybe it's a nickname only your grandmother used. Maybe it's your middle name. Maybe it's just the blessed one. Write the name that feels like you. Then, lift the card. Look at the ID number again. Write that number down inside the box, under your name. But write it backwards. This is crucial. Writing it backwards is a signal to the spirit realm to reverse the flow. You are sending the energy back to the source. You are unwinding the knot. You are backing out of the dead-end street the enemy led you down. As you write the numbers backwards, say this out loud: this is not my cage. This is my code. Feel the power in those words. This is not my cage. This is my code. Your throat might feel tight when you say it. That is the resistance leaving your body. That is the chokehold of poverty loosening its grip. Keep saying it until your voice is steady. This is not my cage. This is my code. Once you have written it backwards, take the paper. Fold it towards you. Always fold towards you, because you are calling blessings in, not pushing them away. Fold it once. Fold it twice. Now, put that folded paper in your wallet or purse, right behind the actual ID card. Let them touch. This creates a spiritual short circuit. The next time you use that card, or the next time the system scans your energy, it won't see the "Do Not Bless" flag. It will see your new declaration. It will see the reversal. You are hacking the matrix of your own life. And listen to me, because this is the part that will make you tremble. As soon as you do this, as soon as the paper touches the card, things are going to happen fast. The phone is going to ring. It might be a number you don't recognize. Answer it. An email is going to pop up from someone you haven't thought about in years. Open it. You are going to find something. I see a vision of a drawer. A junk drawer in your kitchen, or maybe a box in your closet. You have been looking for something else, but you will find a document, or a letter, or an old receipt that changes everything. The bureaucrat of blockages hid money from you. Actual money. Unclaimed funds. An inheritance from a distant relative you didn't know had passed. A class action settlement you forgot you signed up for. A tax return correction. It is sitting there, waiting for the ID number to be cleared so it can be released to you. The universe has been trying to pay you, but the direct deposit information was wrong in the spirit. You just fixed the routing number. Do you understand the magnitude of what is happening? This is not just about a few dollars. This is about the floodgates. When you unclog a pipe, the water doesn't just trickle, it bursts. Prepare for the burst. Prepare for people to look at you differently. When you walk into work tomorrow, or when you go to the store, people will stare. They won't know why. They will just sense that you are heavier. You have more gravity. You are taking up your rightful space. The antagonist, that shadowy thief who stole your file, is panicking right now. He feels the paper touching the card. He feels the heat. He knows his time is up. He might try to distract you. He might make your internet cut out right now. He might make a sudden noise in the other room to make you look away. Do not look away. He wants you to forget the instruction. He wants you to fold the paper away from you instead of towards you. He wants you to use red ink. Focus. Your focus is your weapon. You have been fighting with a dull blade for too long. Today, I am handing you a sharp sword. This ID secret is deep. It goes back generations. Your parents felt this same struggle, didn't they? They worked hard, but they never seemed to break through to that level of total freedom. They were under the same file error. It is a generational glitch. But you are the cycle breaker. You are the one who woke up. You are the one who stopped scrolling. You are the one who listened. The curse stops with you. The error is corrected in your bloodline. Your children will not have to fight this battle. They will have the correct ID numbers from birth. Their files will be marked favor. Their files will be marked easy access. And it all starts with you, sitting there, holding that piece of plastic, deciding to believe that there is more to this life than paying bills and dying. There is a version of you that is already wealthy. There is a version of you that is already healed. There is a version of you that is laughing, truly laughing, with your head thrown back and no worry in your gut. That version is standing on the other side of the door. The ID card is the key. The backward number is the combination. Turn the key. I can hear the tumblers clicking into place. Click. 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 The vault is opening. But you must be careful. When the door opens, the light will be blinding. You might be tempted to run back to the dark because the dark is familiar. The dark is comfortable. You know how to survive in the dark. You don't know how to thrive in the light yet. Do not run back. Stand your ground. Let the blessings hit you like a wave. Let them knock you down if they have to, but do not retreat. You are ready for this. You have been ready for years. Now, there is one more layer to this. A layer that most people miss. Look at the expiration date on your ID. The month. The month of expiration holds a clue to the source of your coming windfall. If it expires in January, February, or March, your blessing is coming from something new. A new job, a new idea, a new stranger. If it expires in April, May, or June, your blessing is coming from growth. An investment you made long ago, a seed you planted, a skill you learned. If it expires in July, August, or September, your blessing is coming from heat. It will happen fast, in a moment of conflict or high energy. If it expires in October, November, or December, your blessing is coming from the end. An ending of a contract, a closing of a chapter that pays out a bonus. Check the date. Know where to look. God is not playing dice with your life. He is playing chess. And he just put your king in a position to checkmate the enemy. The board is set. The pieces are moving. You might feel a tingling in your hand, the hand holding the ID. That is not your imagination. That is the energy transfer. That is the static electricity of a miracle charging up. Do not let go. The person who hurt you, you know the one whose name brings a sour taste to your mouth, they are going to contact you. When the ID is cleared, their power over you is broken. They will feel the cord snap. They will reach out, trying to reattach it. They will send a text, or a friend request, or they will accidentally bump into you. Do not engage. They are not coming back to love you, they are coming back to feed on you. But they will find the buffet is closed. You are under new management. Your ID now reads, Property of the Most High. Do not touch. Smile at that. You are protected. You are covered. Now, I need to tell you something that might scare you a little, but it is necessary. The reason this secret was kept from you for so long is because of your potential. If you had known this 10 years ago, you might have blown it. You weren't ready. You hadn't gone through the fire yet. You needed to be toughened up. You needed to learn how to stretch $1 so that when you have millions, you will know how to keep them. The struggle was not a punishment. It was a training camp. And today is graduation day. Look at the signature on your ID. It is your signature, yes. But look at how you signed it. Was it rushed? Is it messy? Or is it bold? That signature is your contract with the world. After you do the paper ritual, I want you to do one small thing with that signature. On the paper, where you wrote your name and the backward numbers, sign it. But sign it new. Sign it like a millionaire. Sign it big. Sign it with confidence. Don't scribble. Claim your name. This is you rewriting the contract. The angels are watching you right now. They are hovering over your shoulder, waiting to see if you will actually do it. They cannot intervene unless you give them permission. Your free will is the only thing that can stop this prophecy. Don't use your free will to choose poverty. Use your free will to choose power. The clock is ticking. The sun is moving across the sky. The shadow is lengthening. You must complete the ritual before the day ends. This message will not find you again. If you close this video, the algorithm will bury it. The bureaucrat of blockages will make sure you never see it again. He will flood your feed with cat videos and meaningless distractions. This is your moment. Seize it. Grasp that ID card. Feel the plastic. It is the most valuable thing you own right now. I am preparing to release the final instruction, the seal that locks this blessing in place. But first, you must understand the nature of the enemy you have defeated. The antagonist was not just a spirit, it manifested in people around you. Think of the person who told you no when you were a child. Think of the teacher who said you weren't smart enough. Think of the boss who overlooked you. They were all unknowing agents of this ID switch. They were reading the wrong file. They were treating you like a level 1 character when you are actually a level 10 master. Forgive them. They didn't know. They were reading a typo. But now, the typo is erased. You are about to walk into a room and command respect without saying a word. You are about to apply for something and get a yes before you even finish filling out the form. The atmosphere around you is changing. Can you feel it? Wait. Type Amen.